Spend the weekend in San Diego with me. We got our grounding in the first morning, hopping on the full bay tour with Flagship San Diego. So this was a 2-hour narrated cruise that took us both up the north and south side of the harbor, and it was super interesting hearing about all the history that makes San Diego what it is today. After this, we headed over to this taco stand by the pier for lunch because I've been craving some West Coast Mexican food. I was not disappointed. We headed back to our hotel at the Marriott Vacation Club after this to freshen up and get ready for the night. Honestly, we had much more time than we thought, so we headed over to the local eatery for drinks, which ended up being a Wisconsin bar. This was a super pleasant surprise. After opening up our appetites again, KBBQ was calling. We checked out Zan downtown, which was just down the street from this, and it was awesome. Fried dumplings and grilled pork belly with kimchi were the winners. Of course, we washed it down with some soju. We Ubered over to America's Cup Harbor after this to hop on the famous glow boats. You guys, this was so much fun. So we grabbed some coffee to stay warm on our journey beforehand and then took our pedal boat out into the bay. So every boat has a Bluetooth speaker as well, so you can play your own music while taking in the skyline at night. This was a huge day, and our final stop was at the brand new Wilma's Carousel Bar. This is one of the 2 carousel bars in the US, and yes, it actually rotates. The craft cocktails here are amazing, and it was just the perfect nightcap. The next day we headed over to Snooze and Hillcrest for brunch. This was my first time coming here, and my mind was actually blown by their fall menu. It was so good. Get the pumpkin martini, it literally tastes like drinking a pumpkin pie. After our food coma, we decided to go for a stroll down to the Gaslamp Quarter. I am obsessed with escape rooms, so we got suckered into one that was just about to start, and it was so much fun. We were actually paired in the room with strangers and made it out with a few minutes to spare. We headed just a few blocks away for an Italian dinner after this, and I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to trash them on here, but honestly, it left a lot to be desired. Nightcaps were brought to us by Vin de Syrah wine bar right up the street. This was actually a bit like a speakeasy because it took a second to realize we had to walk down this unmarked staircase to find the bar. The wine was really great here. We didn't have too much time on our last morning, so we grabbed breakfast from the restaurant inside Marriott Vacation Club, and honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. The breakfast burrito I ordered from the bar was super good. We then took our regretful Uber to Terminal 1, which is a mistake I will never make again in San Diego. I have a ton of more travel tips coming soon for you, so don't forget to follow along for more.